Yes, that's right. Push all of my nostalgia buttons. Give me that sweet injection of early 2000s vibes. I fucking love it, man. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. I'll be riding this high for weeks, I'll tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an era of ruin. The divine beasts who crossed the forest were attracted by the requiem of black and white offered up by my father and me, and were sealed in the corridor of eternity. The story of G, a prophet of great tranquility. Once they were cleansed, people will receive the fruit of the new knowledge, however this fruit bears seeds of warning. A new ordeal, a new enemy. The sacred spirits who came from deep within the wormhole forest, they will become hosts to the darkness, and they will gain, quote-unquote, wisdom. Karma, a beast with the wisdom of darkness, heading for the surface, appearing like a human, out to exterminate the evil spirits of the forests. Humans. I organized the heroic troops. Taking the advice of the sacred spirit Kikinak, the troops made good use of the sacred battle formation devised by the ancient Gehenna arts. People called them the Beast Hunters. Cue rad guitar riff. Bow, 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 the Beast Hunters. Jade Cocoon 2. If you had no idea what any of that meant, then welcome to the club. I have played this game for hundreds of hours, and I have no idea what any of that means either. And, you know, frankly, I don't think I need to. This is Jade Cocoon 2. It's a video game that I first played when I was, 10 or something. Early PS2 game. I've never played the original either, worth noting. That's probably what all that dialogue was about, sort of a recap or something. But I have played this one an awful lot. It's essentially a kind of shit Pokemon clone, I'm not going to lie to you. It's got some fun ideas, but it's it's not Pokemon, I'll tell you that much. It's auto-playing now. This has nothing to do with me, what we're witnessing here. But let me talk for a bit. You can enjoy these spectacular visuals while I prattle. This is a game that I have, as I say, I first played many years ago, and it's been sort of like a cross around my neck ever since, because I have played it a lot. I've started several games on it. I've got quite far in several of those games, but I have never completed it. I figure now, with very little else on my plate right now, vis-a-vis the channel at least, this would be a good time to actually get through this game. Now, as a heads up, as a warning, this is a very grind-heavy game. This is not going to be spectacular events happening every episode. This is going to be more of a sort of chill vibe sesh of a playthrough. As such, I'll be running a second playthrough alongside it, which is a bit more compact, you know, a more story-driven game or whatever, something with a bit more meat to sink your teeth into. This one, though, is just going to be probably 40-50 episodes of more or less what you're seeing now. A vague attempt at Pokemon battling is largely what you're going to be witnessing. So if you're not down for that, then I do not begrudge you giving this one a skip. However, if you want to just sort of kick back and, you know, see someone complete a game that has been sort of hanging over them like a fucking guillotine for over 2 decades at this point, since the very early 2000s. And this is going to be my my great battle. This is going to be my my final stand. I figure doing a let's play of it will encourage me to actually fucking complete it this time. I don't think I ever would otherwise. So that's sort of why we're doing this. This is for me. This is absolutely for me. With that said, we're gonna jump in. We've seen the very cool trailer now. We can actually play the game for ourselves. Let's go. New game, please.
Hey, my name's Nico. I'm a fairy from the dream world. It's somewhere between, you know, heaven and earth. Anyway, you ever heard the story of Jade Cocoon?
Nope.
Monsters wander through the forest, and people live in fear of them hiding in magical protection. That age is said to have lasted a long time. that entire pack of monsters is said to have been sealed in the Wormhole Forest by the brave actions of a single hunter. So, pretty amazing, huh? Time passed and the saga faded to legend. And after a long period of silence, the seal was finally about to be broken. But, however... let's see. The time to assemble has come again. Save the world from the beasts of darkness. This recent help wanted ad stirred up the public by advertising, "Make a quick buck and all the rank and honor you want. Come on out. Starting today, you too can be a hero." Yeah, magic and monsters. No matter how much you know about them, you still won't be popular with the girls, much less attract them. Ta-da! This is the brave hero of our story. His name is Cocoon. He's a perfectly normal little boy who adores the legendary Cocoon Master. You call that normal? Well, we won't worry about that now. Thus, Kahu begins his journey and heads to the temple to meet his hero. So I wonder, what will be young Kahu's fate?
And there you have it. The entire plot summarized.
Cool! I warped into a room. Is this the power of magic too? This place is pretty small inside. Now, how do I get to be a Cocoon Master? Maybe I'll ask someone.
You'll note that that voice is dangerously close to Ash Ketchum. I'm sure that's not a coincidence.
Hey, old man, how do I become a Cocoon Master?
Cocoon Master? That's a blast from the past. We're all beast hunters.
Beast hunters? Is that a Cocoon Master? A super Cocoon Master?
Think of it more like a super hyper Cocoon Master. Remember that. Anyway, you got a license, kid?
A license? What's that? Do I gotta have one?
Of course. Go to the Jade throne room and train to get one.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, the voice acting in this game is questionable quite often. I've got to say, visually it holds up, I think. I think it looks good. It uses quite a lot of like cel-shaded techniques and quite like bold colours in a lot of cases as well. So I think for a PS2 game, I think it looks very good, honestly. Much the same way that like Wind Waker holds up, you know?
Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Are you a rookie?
Me? I'm Kahu. Pleased to meet you.
I'm not too sure I'm so pleased to meet you. Should I be?
Huh? Why not? Did I say something wrong?
Why should I trust you? If you want a good scoop, keep coming back to ask.
Anyway, there's lots of stuff you can do in the various rooms that you teleport between, because apparently just walking between them was too much to program, I guess. But we're just going to get on with the game here. We go to the throne room first.
Whoa, this place is a lot smaller than I thought.
Son, first time here?
Sir, where's the chief? I want to be a Cocoon Master.
The Nagi people are no longer here. Gone on a long journey, leaving my wife and I in charge of the temple. Now I alone protect the temple.
Sir, are you the legendary Cocoon Master, Levant?
Who says I am legendary? As you see, I am quite alive. Since then, I have forgotten how long I've lived. Were I a normal man, should have died long ago. Please pardon my bad habit of talking too long. May I continue?
You know what? We're here for the full scoop today.
A legendary Cocoon Master has got to be an old man, so the chosen ones don't die?
Or can't die, is more like it. Camule the dragon god dwells within my body as protector of Elrim, god of the forest. protecting the seal of the temple for eternity. That is my duty.
Kinda sucks, man.
How come you got together so many cocoon masters? Levant, can't you just get them by yourself?
The divine beasts in the wormhole have spawned awful mutants. The Nagi people feared them, calling them the Forbidden Seeds. The divine beasts evolved and adapted to the environment of the wormhole forest. We call them Kalma. They are so numerous, I alone cannot handle them, so I need your help.
Are they strong?
They are violent, but also knowledgeable, formidable foes.
So I gotta get stronger so I can beat them. Actually, I'm gonna get strong. I promised Dad.
Your dad? Is your dad strong?
Way strong. Huge fists and a big voice, too.
Ooh.
He always says, son, you gotta grow up and be a man.
I see. Let's start your training. What's your name?
My name's Kahu. I want to work hard and get strong like you, Levant.
Pleased to meet you, Kahu.
In case you can't
A
tell,
present from me to you. Take it.
Kahu wants to get strong. In case you hadn't clocked that little sort of minor feature of his personality. Getting
It is a
strong
beast
sort of the goal.
amulet, man's only weapon for fighting against divine beasts. It is a magic amulet, made by deciphering the ancient scrolls of Gehenna. With it, divine beasts can be handled without using the way of divine beasts.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Cool. Can I keep this? Thanks.
First, you need to learn walking through the wormhole forest. But if you have no interest in the forest, I will not force you. Many of today's youngsters are so impatient, it's hard to teach them.
I'll do it.
See the glowing gateway? That's the Kumari gate. You go in from there. Push the button in front of the gate and then you go. Come, try it.
God, I love pushing the button in front of the gate. It's my favourite. Yeah, not only is the voice acting a little bit off, but the script is a little bit off, man. This is back in the days where I think Japanese to English translation was generally done in one direction, i.e. they got a Japanese person who spoke a bit of English to, you know, just do a sort of one-for-one translation.
Plants all over.
This is an island in space-time, the wormhole forest. The divine beasts have a habit of making nests in the plants called ogre vine. Once in the forest, first look for the nests of the divine beasts.
Nests of divine beasts? Ogre vine? What's that? Are they big?
The ogre vine is quite a bit larger than the other plants in the forest. It's a big plant that gives off light and vibrates. Go find it. If you get lost, push the beast amulet's triangle button and call me.
Wait, is that a thing you can do?
What's wrong? Lost already? First, find the ogre vine's...
Okay, stop talking now.
What's wrong? The ogre...
It's just a button to get him to repeat his last sentence. That's pretty great. Yeah, this is the ogre vine. It's here.
Wow,
Found it.
This is huge. Could this be it?
I think it might be.
Is this it?
Yes, that is an ogre vine. The divine beasts make their nests in there. Now, go on in. There are no divine beasts in this forest, so don't worry.
Oh, cool. Thanks. There is a strange
I can hear something.
duck man, though.
Like it's alive.
Of course it's alive. We're in the male stalk of the wormhole plant.
Male? Is there a female one too?
Exactly. A male stalk is an ogre vine. A female stalk is a princess vine. I can tell you more about this plant if you want. How about it? Are you interested?
Sure, let's hear more about the gender binary.
The plant plants come in pairs that make islands in the wormhole space. The male ogre vine bears spores that fertilize the female. The female princess vine receives spores from the male and bears children in the wormhole space. The children create new islands in the wormhole space and thus multiply. The princess vine roots are space-time tunnels that connect all the islands. The wormhole space has many connected islands, making a deep hierarchy of levels. The ogre vine and princess vine are the keys and doors to the islands in the wormhole space.
So, what do I do now?
You sometimes find gems and herbs dropped by the divine beasts in here. These items are vital to survive in the forest, so be sure to pick them up. So go ahead and search around inside this nest hole.
Oh, not the nest hole. Give me this. Damatok.
I got it! Huh? What's this? Some sort of weird egg?
That's a divine beast egg. The eggs you pick up are hatched in the temple.
Cool. I've never seen one. So divine beasts are hatched from eggs. Okay, I'm gonna get lots of eggs and raise divine beasts.
Finding eggs is merely one means of boosting your fighting power. Our object as beast hunters is to purify dark divine beasts called Kalma. Aim for even deeper levels, so we can purify even more Kalma. To advance to the next level, you need the key. Look over there.
What's that? Some strange balls came out.
Those are key spores. They open the buds on the princess vines as exits. In short, they are like keys to the next level. To find key spores, look for the sparkling stamens. Remember this. Now go on and pick up the key spores.
You know, I have played this game a lot. I think most of the time I've just skipped through all this dialogue because, as I say, it's quite hammy, quite poorly translated, weirdly, like, scientifically accurate plant reproduction based. But the strange balls came out, just destroyed me, man. I was not ready for that.
I got it. Now what do I do?
Now, eat it. Don't hold back, just swallow it.
Swallow the strange balls.
What? Can you eat this thing?
Eat it, and your body gives off odors that stimulate the princess vine. Stimulated by odors, the princess vine buds open. That's how it works.
Ugh, this looks pretty weird.
It is, man.
Just swallow it. You'll be okay.
These
Oh,
hunters
no.
have it pretty rough. Huh? Hey, something smells sweet.
Your body is giving off musk spores. Now, find the exit. Right about now, the princess vine bud should be opening. Now go outside and find the princess vine.
Taken out of context, or even kind of in context, this, like, older dude talking to this young lad and being like, hey, your body's giving off a musk, or just swallow it, you'll be okay. I don't think I need to elaborate further.
That sweet smell.
My favorite.
Key spore.
My favorite character. My absolute favorite character. That voice is fucking incredible.
That sweet smell. Bet you ate a key spore.
Don't worry, he'll be back. You'll see a lot more of this guy. You'll see plenty more of this guy. But we're here to brighten up our day at any time at all.
Look, see it sparkling? This is a princess vine with its bud open. You can go through here and get to the next island.
And there we go. Adventuring 101. Apparently there is a boss on stage 3. What the fuck? That feels early, but it's been a while since I played this. I need to establish that. I played it a lot as a kid. I think I did try and play through it
Where am
again
I?
You went through the wormhole
10-ish
tunnel
years
with the
ago,
princess
probably,
vine
but
and
it's
jumped
been a
to the
bit,
next
you know.
island. This is how you advance deeper into the wormhole forest. Got it.
Thanks for the
Let's
tips.
take a break. I'll show you how to return to the temple.
No, I'm not
Press
done.
the triangle button on the beast amulet to display a menu. The menu will have a return to temple command.
That's cool, but I'm
Use
busy.
it to get out of the forest whenever you want. Once you're back at the temple, you've passed walking through the wormhole forest. Try.
Why don't you try? It literally won't let me walk, what the hell?
You know how to do it. Pressing the
Oh,
triangle.
okay, alright, okay. Nope, I mashed too much. Pressed the wrong button, upset him again. No, uh-oh.
Pressing the triangle button.
There we go. There we go, I did it. Go temple. Hooray!
Looks like you made it back okay. Now you can learn how to use divine beasts.
More dialogue.
Yes! So now I can finally start raising divine beasts.
That's what he said.
You're on your own for a while. Try talking to lots of different people. Press the button on top of the transporter, then pick where you want to go.
Yeah, I had to do that to get here, man.
Company for information about items picked up in the forest. The Shrine Maiden in the Room of Life will tell you about hatching eggs. After hatching your eggs, go to the arena to learn about battle formations.
How can I remember all that at once? Anyway, first I gotta go hatch the egg I just picked up.
Fine, let's meet back here once your arena training is finished.
Alright, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. The egg I just got is like my starter Pokemon, right? We're meant to go to the Room of Life and hatch it. But, what if I sell it? Now, granted, only yesterday I completely broke a game by just seeing what happens when I do stupid shit. So, this isn't the smartest thing I've ever done. But...
Is this a store or something?
Yup. Are you a newbie? You have a license?
Nah, not yet. I'm just looking around.
Too bad. Come back again after you get your license.
okay, I'm not allowed to. They thought of that. They prepared for it.
Hey, promising rookie. Training hard? Making it big?
Yep, I'm gonna train like mad, get stronger, and pound those Kalma.
My name's Kikanak, ex-spirit and now super rich. My Kikanak and company supports the beast hunters in their fight against darkness. Well, we do charge a bit, but our prices are reasonable.
That's good to know.
Who are you? Are you selling something?
I'm Sokobun, the warehouse man. No, not the puzzle game where you push blocks around. I'll hang on to your stuff if you got too much. No, really, really.
That's the one. That's the guy. The no really really guy. He says that quite a lot. that's like his catchphrase, if you will. And you'll grow to love it. Don't worry about it. It's really weird for me to be let's play in a game that I actually know stuff about. To be honest with you, generally I do like when I'm playing through something like this. Aside from like when I'm nuzlocking, I guess. But I tend to only play through stuff that I've never played before, right? It's always a new experience for me. So it's weird being in a position where I'm like knowledgeable about a thing prior to actually playing it. It's a very different like perspective, you know?
Set those divine beast names you don't like into awesome ones. Zap.
Oh, he's the renamer guy. I remember.
Divine Beast Administration. Here, I find away info on the divine beasts you find.
Never mind. Not found any yet. Not much point.
Hey, miss, I got a divine beast egg. What do I do now?
Well then, shall we hatch the egg?
Sure, let's hatch the egg. Welcome to the Room of Life. Here I can hatch eggs and merge divine beasts. It's weird because most of this game is voice acted, but occasionally there's bits that aren't like this, and it's very strange that they just sort of gave up like 3/4, 4/5 of the way through doing the voice acting job, you know? To hatch eggs, please select hatch eggs. I will select hatch eggs. Which egg do you wish to hatch? Well, it's a tough choice, but I think I might go with the Tamatok. Here he is. Here he is. My weird eldritch bunny friend himself. The divine beast hatched. It did. And we get to name it. Given that he is both like a sort of rodenty thing and sort of the mascot, I guess. I think it's only fair. I think it's only reasonable. I think it only makes sense. I think it only adds up, right? Pikachu has... I don't know why I laugh so hard at that. Pikachu has the skill Burn Hit with the fire element. Divine Beast with fire skill should generally be put on the fire side. Pikachu is placed on the fire side and I got no say in it, thank you. A new item has been added to merging tips. As all, the combat will make sense eventually, don't worry about it. It's very straightforward, but it's more about like
divine beasts. Now, go to the arena and learn the basics of how to fight battles. The divine beast hatched today is in your beast notebook, so check it out. Now, give the newborn a good name and take good care of it.
I already did. Did anyone else notice that like her S sounds were clipping? There was like a weird like buzzy staticiness to whenever she st. I'm just saying, this game was made on a budget. It's fine. You gotta cut it some slack, you know. But yeah, the combat in this game is less about like actual. It's less sort of in-depth during the actual combat than Pokemon is. It's much more about the setup. Kind of more like Dragon Warrior Monsters if you've ever played that, you know.
Are you in top condition? Come on, study the basics of fighting battles with me.
And immediately, we're in. We're going.
Lesson 1. Spin and hit. Spin, a basic battle move. The Beast Amulet has 4 attack payments. Red, yellow, blue, green.
She is being drowned out by the music a bit.
Attack tables depending on how the battle is going. Use the L1, R1 buttons to spin the formation. Go ahead, try it.
Well, that's a great idea, but...
Practice divine beast together. First is the attack type red, fire formation. He who masters hitting shall dominate battles. This is the basic attack. Many fire divine beasts have good hit attacks. We've got quite a lineup.
Uh-huh.
How do you get a good hit? The other 3 formations serve as support ones. A yellow wind formation is for special attacks. For example, you can put the enemy to sleep or make him suffer with poison. Use wind to put him asleep, then whack him with fire. Oh, excellent!
I am not in control of this at all, by the way.
Yeah, nice combination. A critical
Thanks.
hit. But watch out. Wind divine beasts are vulnerable to hit attacks. Protect them. Oh no! He almost went down. When this happens, rely on the recovery type blue water formation. If your divine beasts get low in health, call out a water divine beast.
This is some very sort of generic info that doesn't actually hold up in the game because technically any side can do anything, but
Water divine beasts resist special attacks. So,
I guess it's a good sort of base knowledge to base your initial play off.
last of all is the green earth formation, which specializes in defense. Against an enemy with strong hit attacks, use earth beasts to boost your defense, or you won't get a chance to counterattack. Look, now you can defend against enemy attacks and get counterattack chances.
Amazing.
They are vulnerable to special attacks from wind divine beasts, so look out. Pay close attention to the various elements and how they will help you in battle. Lesson 2. Defeat the enemy master. Defeat the master in the center of the enemies to win the battle. A divine beast in front of the master will block any attacks on the master.
You getting all this? You taking notes?
Keep a divine beast in front of the master for defense in a beast amulet battle.
And then it ends. I didn't even get to press a single button.
That's all I've got. So, you want to try using a divine beast?
Sure, man. Stop the fighting!
To help you on your trip, I'll give you one divine beast.
Thank
Pick a
you.
divine beast.
So I get a choice between the one who has the heals, the one who has the sleep ability, and the one who has the wall ability to add to my little bunny friend. Sorry, Pikachu is his official name. It's a tough choice, actually. I think the wind one is not super useful generally, because sleep has a high chance of being resisted. So even though it seems really strong initially, it can be not great, and also the fucking thing is just really frail and dies really easily. I do really like the Waller, to be honest with you. It's either like avoid damage or heal off damage is sort of the major two choices here. I think I will take the Waller though.
Oh, you picked a cool divine beast. You must be a hard-working type.
That's me.
You fought hard. This ends your battle practice
I
session.
didn't fight at all actually,
Try
but
assembling
thanks.
different formations. Try raising them too. You might raise a powerful divine beast. It's all up to how you fight. Now, go to the Jade throne room for the final test. Good luck.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey there, young man. You were just talking to Moo. Come over here.
Yeah, God forbid I actually get to, play the game.
Aren't you cute?
Calm
Say,
down.
young man, who's prettier, Moo or me?
I mean, it's hard to tell through the mask. He does have a sort of vague James from Pokemon, Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! Sort of, fabulous vibe about him though. So we're gonna just go with that.
You maybe?
Really? You really think
He
so?
said it.
Beauty can be such a curse. Since you were honest, let me tell you something.
I was
Young
very
man,
honest.
You want to power up that beast amulet you're wearing?
Wow, can you do that? How do you do it? What happens?
Win and pass the test to power up your beast amulet. This beast amulet power-up lets you use more and more divine beasts in your beast amulet. It also gives you more and more shields to protect you.
Wow, so I should keep taking the advancement test to get stronger, right?
That's right, but not everyone can take the test anytime. Beast hunters have something called their reputation. It's the mark of just how credible they are among the beast hunters. You must have a certain level of reputation in order to take the advancement tests.
I remember all this now.
Whoa, you gotta take all these tests and stuff? Sounds like school.
Don't sulk like that. It ruins your cute face. But the
Calm
advancement
down.
test and reputation are important. So remember this. To get stronger, raise your reputation and take advancement tests. Got it?
I don't know how old Kahu's meant to be. I'm hoping he's like at least a sort of mid-teenager. I think he's more meant to be sort of the perennial Ash Ketchum 10-year-old sort of style though, so the amount of people who hit on him in this game is a little bit concerning. Just a little bit.
Levant, I passed my beast amulet training.
Good job. Now is the final test. Try an actual fight. Use your training and experience to escape from the Wormhole Forest. The forest you are going to has divine beasts, so touching them will start a battle. An instructor disguised as a Kalma is waiting in some nest hole in the forest.
Stop saying nest hole.
Find the instructor and get the key spore from that nest hole.
Stop it.
Get through the exit princess fight and you pass the test.
If I lose in battle in the forest, what happens?
If that happens, I guess you're divine beast food.
Really?
Just joking. The beast amulet will bring you back to the temple. That's how it works. Most gracious, eh?
Oh, that's a relief. I I don't want to get gobbled up by a divine beast.
However, if you lose and come back to the temple, you forfeit all items.
So then my eggs and everything will all be lost?
So don't overdo it. Knowing when to quit is also important. You can use the beast amulet to get back to the temple whenever you want.
And I will do, don't you worry.
It's about time to start. Go into the forest.
It's about fucking time. Half hour into this video already, like, let's get started. Let's play some fucking game, shall we? Let us be gaming. Now you note this is the tutorial level we did earlier. It's still here. This is sort of how it works. You don't sort of continue from where you left off. You have to rerun each of the previous levels. But enemies and items and stuff do respawn when you rerun them. So essentially it does become a little bit grindy, is what I'm trying to get at here. You will run back through previous zones quite a few times, generally speaking. Oh, hello there. That is a rare-ass Divine Beast right there. Unfortunately, you can't just throw a Pokeball at them, you have to find their egg, which makes it a little bit more complicated. What I will be doing is this a lot. Switching to use the side of the ring that isn't necessarily super optimal. Primarily to get experience for all of the Divine Beasts, because I think they do all gain some whether they engage or not, but they gain less unless they have at least one turn in the field. So they both got 25 there. If I'd only attacked with Pikachu instead of letting my little worm guy set up his rocks, he would have only got like 12 or something, right? Leveling up is a thing you do a lot in this game. You do a lot of leveling up, so you need to be on that ball. Mugwort is a healing item, Mel's Elixir is a mana recovery item. These are both very important, so again, picking up a lot of those for the most part. Flame books, items you can use in battle. They're pretty cool actually, because they allow you to like damage an opponent as well as have a turn, an attack turn, right? Sort of 2-for-1 dealio. Some of the later battles, you are basically throwing an item every single turn, you know? Game gets pretty spicy as it goes on, I tell you. It takes a while to get to that point, I'm not going to lie. There's going to be an awful lot of this up until we get to there. But eventually I will be a force to be reckoned with, don't you worry. Spinning my disc in all kinds of directions. Well done, guys. Good leveling up. Hello there. I can just take this without talking to you, yeah? We'll talk to you anyway. I'm feeling generous.
Hey there! What do you do when you use mana points and your beast's mana points goes down?
That's a problem, particularly for Naz. You mostly use items to get mana points back. You can also recover mana points by spinning the formation and letting the beast rest and back.
Everyone else is having a hard time too.
But thinking of battle methods and formations is fun too, right? Your mana points drop as you use it, so you have to think carefully and manage.
See, again, voice actors clearly not knowing the context is very funny to me. Because what he was meant to be saying there was Nars. Nar is a type of beast, which is very mana dependent. But he said Naz instead. Which, I don't think Naz cares about his MP, to be honest. I think he's doing just fine. Is that what Illmatic was really about? But yeah, as he mentioned, you do recover a small amount of MP every turn if you're not being used, so there's sort of an incentive to have monsters on all 4 sides so that the ones not currently active can regen MP and you can sort of cycle through them, you know. Well, I got outsped that time. Took massive damage. I'm not saying there's no strategy to it at all, right? It's not as complex as Pokemon because basically every creature essentially only has 1 or, I guess, 2 moves. They can have, like, for example, if they're sat on a corner where they will appear on both like the fire and the wind side, they will have a different attack on both sides, right? But obviously it's not as complex as Pokemon where everyone has 4 moves and you sort of pick between them depending on situation or whatever. Oh yeah. That's what that was. These things are really helpful and you need to not use them until you're about ready to leave the zone to conserve them. But to be fair, we were, so it all worked out quite nicely there. I should save, because I've not done that yet. Gotta remember that about these old games. Autosave was not a thing. It was not a thing. In here?
Hey, I found the boss!
How rude, Sonny. I may look like this, but I'm your teacher.
Teacher? Oh, I get it. More training. So, do you know a lot about the forest?
Of course. You know all about beast hunters? That is the object of the beast hunters.
To wear cool masks.
To wear cool masks or something.
No, that can't be. The beast hunters fight to purify karma.
Teach, one question. Are the Kalma different from other divine beasts?
Totally different, Sonny. Parasitic insects have altered their appearance.
Altered? To what?
To humans. Humans! Isn't that awful? What's worse is that they are recently mimicking the beast hunters.
Mimicking? What's that?
It means they look like beast hunters.
So, how can you tell the difference?
If you meet someone in the forest, first try talking to them. They may look like people, but the scum can't talk. You'll
Okay, calm down.
out. Now, enough study. Let's get on with the contest.
All right, let's go. Teach, you strong?
That's right, Sonny. I am the teacher after all.
This guy having a German accent and being like, "The scum can't talk. They are not people." Is, I don't know, a little bit concerning. Look at this little tomato guy. There are some, I mean, they're kind of wild, some of the designs in this game, but I do like them. I think this game does have good monster designs all in all. See that? He buffed his defense. It's what we call a pro gamer move. And again. There are certain moves in this game that are just straight up broken, which is kind of what we're seeing here. That will raise your stats like repeatedly. And the stat buffs aren't like, they're not massive. It's not like Swords Dance or whatever in Pokemon where you just immediately like double your stats, but they creep, you know, and they affect your entire team as well. So over like a long battle, and some of these battles can get long, you can just end up with absolutely insane stats. That is predominantly with the later game buffing abilities though. A lot of the early ones aren't as strong.
You do pretty good, Sonny.
Only last a set amount of turns or whatever.
Not bad. You did well, Sonny.
Thank you.
You were pretty strong yourself, Teach.
Hey, well, gosh. But, look. See that?
Hey, that's a key spore. So, I passed the test here?
Don't let your guard down till you're out of the princess vine, Sonny. Pay close attention to the condition of your divine beasts.
Yay! And now I can take advancement tests. It's that easy. It's that easy. Generally, reputation is quite hard to get in this game. You have to like farm out side quests, so getting the last few advancement tests done can be an absolute fucking pain in the ass, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I've got a bad feeling. Wonder if something's still here.
Are you prepared?
Cool. But what is this? How pretty. Hey, this must be an egg of a rare divine beast. Yow! What's happening?
Yow, what's happening? The end. Game over.
Huh? Where am I? Still conscious, huh? I guess it doesn't work so well on humans. What? Another me? Who are you? Me? I'm you. You're gonna turn into me. What? Hey, imposter! Try making sense.
Sus.
Shut up! All you gotta do is hand over your body.
My god. The context, man. The context.
Here I come, imposter! I can feel the
It's got big Sonic Adventure 2 energy, doesn't it? Imposter! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'm gonna fuck this dude up. Watch this. Never know what hit him. There we go. Almost dead. We'll get him any second now. I don't know why I'm actually trying to win this. This is a scripted loss fight. There is no beating this. Believe me, I have tried. Health bar is not moving. Oh no! Can't attack. It's hard to force a loss in this game. No, Pikachu! Escape. Couldn't escape. Oh shit.
You're pretty strong! Let's settle this. Collect the orbs, and then you.
And then you. I think it was clearly meant to be like cut off or fading out on that word, but that's just not how it worked.
Dad?
Who? Is someone there?
Yep, I'm Nico, a fairy who came from the dream world. To be
Oh, thanks.
exact, I got woken up. How annoying. Anyway, you've got trouble. An ugly ogre is hiding in your heart.
We've all been there.
Heart? An ogre?
Is it
There's
Shrek?
light, there's shadow. Don't touch a fairy cocoon. He who soils divine sleep, harboring calamitous darkness. Huh? Don't you learn that from your old man now?
What? So am I cursed by you?
Bingo. Are you the type to be fooled by looks? Pretty roses have thorns. Pretty cocoons have curses. Remember that.
You're from the dream world. Where is that world?
Well, between heaven and earth, or, well, how can I describe it exactly? Deep space, or maybe another world, or strange space, fantasy?
Ah, I get it. It's
I fucking
all
don't.
a dream. Maybe that light did it?
Who's gonna believe that? This is how Kahu and I met. He who soils divine sleep, harboring calamitous darkness. Poor Kahu's heart was shared by another violent Kahu. A heart divided into light and shadow cannot be one or the other. Only the strong survive, and this is the law of the wild. Humans, beasts of knowledge, imperfect creatures who know too much. This world, you see, is full of traps that test humans like Kahu. Kahu touched my cocoon, but this too was one of those traps. I was summoned from the dream world to take the role of leading these imperfect beasts and determining their fate. Not what you'd call a dream job, huh? Even chance meetings are the result of inescapable karma. Even so, that's a really ugly tale. Oh well, what you gonna do?
Fair enough, I guess. Oh well, guess you're cursed now. What you gonna do?
There's another Kahu inside of you, Kahu. So Kalma has become a human parasite.
Sir, what do we do? This guy is a horrible demon.
We've been there.
That's mean. I'm still in my right mind.
But this is real trouble. If we just leave you like this, you'll become Kalma.
No! You're joking, right? Can't you fix it?
The only way to do it is to pull Kalma out of you and have a contest.
Pull him out? That guy? How? He's inside me, right?
Hang on.
Dark summoning. There's one way. If only we had the forest orbs.
Orbs? What are those?
Long ago, the Chosen One passed the forest ordeal and was given them.
He's not talking about balls this time.
Fire, wind, water, earth. Together, the four orbs will open the door of space-time. If I play the Dark Lute at that time, I may be able to call the Kalma out of Kahu.
So, if I collect those orbs, we can defeat that guy?
It's not so easy. Only the Chosen One can get them, right?
It may be possible if one has the power to get deep into the four forests.
At this rate, I'll no longer be me. Levant, I'll do it.
Well then, I'll give you a license and open the Kumari Gate.
Oh, thanks.
I
Nice
too
one, pal.
shall practice on this Dark Lute from this day forward. After
Before
all,
this, I was just holding
this
it.
is the only means of handling darkness.
Good timing, anyway. I was getting bored in the other world. You're so lucky to have someone like me who knows so much about divine beasts.
You're so full of yourself, as if you care. Anyway, let's do it. Miss Fairy?
Oh gosh, I'm your friend now. Call me Nico.
Whatever. Weird fairy.
Yeah, take that, weird fairy. So I guess next time on this series we'll be looking to collect some balls to make this dude pull out of Kahu. Yep. See you next time.